Pistons fans, what's going on? It's your boy King, man. We fall short versus Cleveland tonight. What happened? I think we run out of gas. I think we run out of gas, man. You know, in the fourth quarter, I just felt like we were just passing the ball to guys like Burks and then just sitting around and waiting to see what happened. And then he tries to make a Kobe Bryant move, which is not Kobe Bryant, and it didn't go in. You know, he knocked a few down in the third quarter, and I guess he must have got his head a little bit bigger than what it should have been. But yeah, man, we just could not stop Donovan Mitchell in those crunch time moments, man. He was just going to the rim, having his way. You know, it's always going to be personal with Donovan Mitchell with the Pistons. You know, he made that oath, you know, so Donovan just was too much for us. The Pistons, you know, stopped the ball movement. Guys were a little indecisive at the end. You know, we just got to close them games out a little bit better. But I'll give them a pass, man, because we just came from a gruesome road trip. And to come and fly home and then jump right back into it against a long, lengthy, athletic, and young team in Cleveland themselves, it's kind of brutal. You know, you even seen Killian Hayes go out of the game early and have to ride the bike, dealing with that calf injury. It's just a lot. It's a lot on these guys. Dwayne Casey spoke about it, said that, you know, he's definitely going to talk to the league about the way that schedule was set up. You know, he definitely wants some fillers in there in between because it's ridiculous, you know, and you risk getting players injured when you plan in a schedule like that. So, I mean, just nonstop, no real good breaks in between the games. It's just, you know, back-to-backs. That was mayhem. And for the Pistons to be able to come out and get some wins on the road during that road trip is actually really, really impressive. So, you know, tonight started out hot in the first quarter. Got things going earlier. Then the second unit came in, and Corey Joseph and the guys, and that lead just diminished like that, man. And from that point on, we just had to go back and forth with Cleveland. It was a back and forth game until the end where they finally pull away. Donovan Mitchell takes over the basketball game. But Marvin Bagley tonight was that deal. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see more out of him at the end of the game. But like I said, you know, it was more like standing around passing to this guy, that guy. But Marvin Bagley was battling. He was definitely battling. It's not a easy night when you got to go up against a long and lengthy guy like Evan Mobley. And then, like I said, they have so many young, lengthy guys on that team. It's a lot, man. You know, Jalen Duran wasn't able to do his usual tonight simply because of that length. Cleveland is just a long team. They're ridiculously long, man. And it showed tonight once again. So, but Bagley played a really solid game tonight. Really solid game. Sadiq Bey has some rust on him, obviously. Been sitting out for that while with the ankle injury. So, definitely got some rust to get off. Some of his shots just would not go down. So, Killian Hayes tonight, man, started out well, passing the basketball, and you know, had a little tough spot, but he did not let that stop him. Before the end of the half, man, knocked down 2 shots, and that just took him into the second half where he knocked down some pretty big shots, but it just wasn't enough for the Pistons to come up, you know, with the victory. So I think, you know, our last 2 possessions were his. The last 2 scored possessions were his, if I'm not mistaken. Before the bunny layup at the end of the game when it was over with already. But yeah, we just gotta dig deep, man. Like I said, this schedule is tough. It's tough, man. We don't get breaks. You know, I just feel like we just can't get a break. We can't get a break, you know what I'm saying? We need more OKC games. Some OKC and some Spurs and some stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, tough for these young guys. So, with that said, us being off of that nasty road trip, the Pistons playing the way that they are, I don't think it's no more blowing this team out. They fight too hard. They play too hard. I don't think that's going to be the case anymore. Whether we win or lose, it's going to be a tough battle. It's going to be a tough game. You know, teams are gonna have to deal with this squad. And that's the way we like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we get over the top sometimes and win some of these games, start putting some wins together. But at the end of the day, all we want to see is effort out there. That's all we're asking for is effort. So you go out every night, you put your head down, and good things are gonna happen. Now the unfortunate part is the injuries. The injuries, man. The injury report today, just looking at it just makes you depressed, right? You know what I'm saying? When you don't have Isaiah, you don't have Boyan, you don't have Cade, man. You don't have Ivy. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. It absolutely sucks because it's like, if we have all of these guys available, man, and they get an opportunity to actually build some of this chemistry that the team is doing right now, it changes things a lot. It changes things a lot. I love the performances that we've been getting out of the guys that we got right now. But it's only going to get better once they come back. So, you know, seeing that injury report today was definitely depressing. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We still got a lot of season left. So, with that said, the Pistons got to go ahead and, you know, continue to be consistent and trying to close out these basketball games, getting better in the fourth quarter. Whether we have bogey or not in the fourth quarter, it's still more of the same thing. It's still more of sitting around, standing around, instead of them moving the ball. And that's got to stop. This thing has to stop with them. They got to go out there and play from end to end, move that basketball at the end of the game, play some solid defense, which was really tough to do tonight. A lot of ticky-tack fouls out there too. So, yeah. I've been rambling on too much, man. I just wanted to give y'all a quick little short review of what I saw this game. Yeah, I'm definitely going back to rewatch this game because, like I said, this offense is, at times, it's just hard for me to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I've seen times where Killian Hayes was out there trying to direct guys to go certain ways, and guys still look like they don't understand where they're supposed to go. So I'm going to go back and double watch this game tonight before I go to bed. I'm going to go back and, you know, skip through a few things. And, yeah, this offense just has to get better. It's got to get cleaner. They have their moments when they look good, but, you know, at the end of the day, I still see a lot of question out there with some of those players. So, yeah, that's neither here nor there. Y'all enjoy y'all night, man. Be safe. And on to the next game. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.